Hello everyone and welcome to the Strasbourg rebuild. Strasbourg are a French team that compete in the Ligue 1, top division in France, but they didn't have a great season last year. They finished pretty close to the relegation playoff, so I felt like a rebuild is what they needed. First things first is checking out the team they already have. This team is a pretty good team with a decent amount of younger players. A few of them are quite old, but if we replace them with some better younger talent, I'm sure we can easily finish mid-table and we will be miles away from relegation. If you want some good younger talent, the best place to start is setting up a youth academy. Our current scout is a 2-star, 3-star, which is amazing, but we've sent him out to France for 9 months. First bit of business has already been done as Sanjin Prijic, I think is how you pronounce his name, has joined Elche for 1.4 mil. We have also sold the South African striker Leo Mathiba to West Ham for 5 mil. We have also sold the Algerian striker Idris Said to Wylam for 670k. And now we have our first signing. We have signed Ilan Melier from Leeds. We gave them sales and 3.5 million. Another departure here as Majid Waris goes to Racing Club. We have loaned out Moise Sahi, I think so you say his name, to AZ Alkmaar for a year. We've also sold our French midfielder Bellegrade to Sheffield United for 8.2 mil. Lionel Carola has also left the club and joined Antwerp for 2.6 mil. We've now completed our second signing as Shaprenkov, the Ukrainian central midfielder, joins the club. Another departure here as Kevin Zohi joins Istanbul Başakşehir. A big departure here as we sell our main man Ludovic Ajorque to Ajax for 23.5 million. Lamine Kone is the latest player to leave the club as he joins Galatasaray for 1.8 million. We have found Ajorque's replacement as Silas joins the club. He will be converted to a striker. Another huge signing here as Eduardo Camavinga joins the club. This wasn't an actual sale I wanted to make, but Dijuku has joined Lyon as they've paid his 16 million release clause, so we're going to have to find a replacement. Another centre-back has left the club as Stefan Mitrovic joins Cologne. A backup signing has been made here as Richard Richard joins the club from Marseille. Another backup signing here as we sign Sekou Mara from Bordeaux. One bit of transfer business you might have missed out on is that we signed Lacroix from Wolfsburg as our new centre-back. Unfortunately I didn't get a picture of that, but he has been signed. A bit more business has been done here before the January window opens, the loaning of Alexandre Pierre and the sale of Mahemi Chahari to Elche. Now that we are at the halfway point on January 1st, we currently sit mid-table in 11th pretty comfortably. I think we've had a pretty good start to the season. I don't think we can push on for Europe, but we can definitely push on for a higher spot in the league just to get us a bit more cash for next season. Our youth scout has given us some great players here. We'll be promoting some of the really good ones to the senior team to hopefully get them loaned out and get their overall up a bit more. First loan move has been done as Kuja Wakic has joined Cluj for the rest of the season. The second loan here as Victor Bogwis joins PSV for the rest of the season. A third loan move here as Daniel Larsson joins Beerschot. Those 3 loan moves are all the business we did in January. Here's what the team looks like going into the second half of the season. Our scout's been very good this year and he's found us 2 more players that I'm going to promote to the senior team. Unfortunately we didn't manage to improve our place in the league during the second half, but 11th is still a good finish, far better than Strasbourg did in real life, so we'll take that. We start season 2 the same way we started season 1, with sending our youth scout out for 9 months to France. First departure here as Bingura Camara joins Ajax for 7 million. Another big departure here as Habib Diallo joins Spurs for 28 million. And here's a huge signing as Nordi Mukiele joins the club for 45 million. As Gilbert's loan ended last season, we needed a new right back and we found the perfect one. We have also sold Adrien Thomasson to Napoli for 15 million. We have also signed Rahain Cherik for 10 million as we are deciding to change shape and use one of our youth players in a 4-3-3. Another departure here as Ibrahim Sissoko joined Lazio for 27 million. We have instantly found his replacement as Abubakar Sumaira has joined the club for 21 million. And that's all the business we have done in this transfer window. Here's what the team now looks like with the new formation and the new players added in. As we had a decent chunk of money left over from our transfer business, I decided to sign a new scout and send him out to France instead, and I will use the other one somewhere else. As the original scout has now come back from France, we are now sending him out to Ghana for 9 months to find us some African talent. At the halfway point, we're in a serious push for European football here as we currently sit 4th. First bit of business in this January window is the departure of Dichambi to Spezia for 1.2 mil. Daniel Larsson has been sent out on loan again, except this time is to Vitesse. We have loaned out another one of our goalkeepers as he joins Swansea to the rest of the season. Sekou Mara wasn't happy with his game time, so for the rest of the season he's going to join Osasuna. That's all the business we managed to do in January. It's another January window of just loan moves and no signings at all. Here's what the team looks like going into the second half of the season. Our youth scouts have done a great job again this season. I've found us some really good talent, especially the French one that we signed, but there are a few Ghanaians in there too. Later on in the season, there's a few more players here that I'm willing to promote and get into the first team. Another season of finishing exactly where we were in January as we end up finishing 4th. This means we'll be playing in the Europa League next year. We have started off season 3 the same way we started the other two, by sending our youth scouts out to separate countries. First one's out to France again for 9 months, the other one is out to South Africa for 9 months. Sahi and Gillett, the youth academy product, have been loaned out. They were done at the end of last season, so you didn't see them happen. A big departure here to start off season 3 as Shaprenkov joins Juventus for 45 mil. We found his replacement straight away as Maxime Kakare joins the club for 54 million. Another huge departure here as Kujalavic has been permanently sold to Cluj this time. Back to the loan moves however, as Lucas Verdide, one of our newest youth players, has been loaned out. Aniba has been sold to Portimonense in the Portuguese league for 1.3 million. Another loan here as Laurent Charitin has joined Augsburg for a year. Another loan move here for Schneider as he joins Preston for a year. The few tiny departures and the departure of Shaprenkov and the signing of Kakare is all we've done this season. Here's what the team looks like going into season 3. Here is what our Europa League group looks like. We should really be topping the group. At the halfway point, we're exactly where we were last season. We sat in 4th. Somehow Montpellier found themselves in 3rd, which is pretty amazing. As expected, we did top the group without taking any losses. We've loaned out Ruben Charles to Swansea for the rest of the season. We've also decided to sell Le Boule, our central attacker midfielder, for 940k. Another loan here as Simon Gounard joins Beerschot. And the final bit of business in January is another loan as Hamel joins Rio Ave in Portugal. That is all the business we've done in January. Bit of business outside of the window here as Mahaim Sebi has gone on a free transfer as his contract is running out. It's that time of the year again where we promote all of our youth players, or all the ones that are eligible and good, to the senior team to hopefully get them loaned out and get them growing a bit quicker. Our youth scout has found so many this year. South African one didn't do too well, he's found a few. It's mainly the French one as he is a better scout as well. In the second half of the season, we made an amazing push and managed to get second on goal difference over Monaco. Unfortunately, our Europa League hopes didn't go too well as we were knocked out in the round of 32 to Galatasaray. However, Silas managed to get 25 goals this season and get the Golden Boot. Once again, we've sent our youth scouts out. The better one, once again, has gone out to France for 9 months. And the other one, that's slightly a little bit worse, but he's our original one, has gone out to Nigeria for 9 months. Our first signing here is a bit of a depth signing as we've made the free signing of Dina Embi from PSG. Another loan move here for Lucas Verdia as he joins Basel for the year. Huge signing here as Ferland Mendy joins the club for 30 million plus our current left back Kaki. I wanted to keep Kaki to the very end, but he just stopped growing and he was getting really old, and I think we needed to upgrade him a bit, so Ferland Mendy is coming to the team. Some of our remaining youth players from last year have now been promoted at the start of this year. Hopefully we can get a loan move for a few of them. Here's one loan move as Leon Legros joins PSV for a year, and here's another as Richard Richard joins West Brom for a year. Third loan move here for Daniel Larsson as he joins Rems. And we've completed the free agent signing of this Spanish right back. He looks very, very good, and I think it might even be Jesus Navas's regen. That's all the business we managed to do in this first summer window. Here's what the team looks like going into Season 3, the Champions League season. The youth player on the left wing and Shaqiri are a little bit far behind, but they've got very good potential. Everyone else is very good overall. The bench looks solid, and we have a ton of reserves. On January 1st, we are kind of in a title race. We're a little bit far behind PSG. We need them to slip up pretty badly if we want it, but we're currently in second, which will mean Champions League football next year. As for the Champions League, I forgot to show the group beforehand, but we still managed to top the group. It was our group, we only took one loss, and we're through to the round of 16. What do you expect? It's January window, more loan moves. First one here is Harry Perrault to Real Valladolid. Second one is Ruben Charles back out to Wales again, except this time it's with Cardiff. Lee Oliver has joined Hull for a loan, and that's all the business we've done in January. More and more loan moves. Here's what the team looks like going into the second half of this season. Oh, and yeah, don't worry, there's definitely more youth players to promote. We've got tons and tons of amazing youth players here. Don't think they'll ever get into the team as we're too high of a level now, but they'll always be here as good backup, good bit of money if we sell them on, and it's just helpful for the team. We didn't get a really easy draw in the round of 16 as we come up against Manchester United. It's a bit of a tough one, but hopefully we'll be able to push through in this away leg. Just getting at least one away goal would be pretty good. We come away with 2 and the victory as we beat Man U 2-1. Going into the second leg, we're in a decently comfortable position. I think we should come away with a win, but we're not home and dry yet. Oh, we did end up losing 2-1, and it went to penalties, which we ended up winning. That's super close. I think this quarterfinal might be even easier than the game we had in the round 16, but we can't underestimate Sevilla. They're a good side. First leg, however, does finish in a 2-0 win. Once again, going to the second leg, we're in a comfortable position. All we need is a win, and we do get it with the 3-0 win over Sevilla. Now, this game could definitely be very, very tough as we play Inter in the semis. First leg ends up in a 2-0 win at home, very comfortable. For the second leg, Ferland Mendy's got suspension. I think he picked up too many yellow cards. So the free agent right back comes in, and we still managed to get a clean sheet and a 2-0 win. Fortunately, we couldn't win the league title in the league. PSG were just too far ahead and too good, but we did finish second. One thing we did take away from PSG though was the Trophée des Champs, as we beat them 4-3 on penalties. Going into the season, I did not think we'd be getting to the Champions League final, but now that we are here, we'll be facing Real Madrid in the final. We can complete the rebuild right here. I think a bit earlier than I thought we could, but we could definitely do it. Now we're here, the Champions League final, Strasbourg versus Real Madrid. Something that's crazy is that, I think if you remember at the start of this season, we gave Real Madrid Kaki for Mendy, and Kaki is now starting against us at left back today, which is just crazy. We're through. Oh, what? I should have just shot. Oh, still got it. It's it. Oh my, that was dreadful. And then, on the break. Back out to him. Go, guys. Go, go, go. On your own, because... Lass. Got it. Can't get through.
The pass has been made and waiting for it, Tony Kroos.
Oh my. Get out. And against me.
Vinicius Junior.
She's really on the ropes in a minute.
Asensio.
With that, Mendy. Thank you.
Smuggled away.
That's no outlet. Ooh, well done.
Ah.
Go on, Mendy.
And intercepting it.
Yes. Silas. Kakere. Ah. Can't find a way through it in a minute. Dominating. Where's Macchiano?
Good looking cross.
Out. Okay. Right, bring it forward. Nice. Shireki. Come on. It's it. Oh, good save. Well, Greece has got room. That's a great pass. Come on, look at the room. One man. I mean, Silas, we're going to need you in the box. It's it. Oh, man. You can't just leave him on his own. 0-0. Been a close game, I think. We've not played great, but we've had a few chances. Well, they just can't get through. Kicking off the second half now. Go on then, quicker. On your own, it's it. Yes! He's finished it. The youth academy product has brought us all the way here. What a finish. Yes. 1-0 after a tough first half. We break past their back line and Borgois is there with a finish. Courtois got no chance for that. Look at this. Bang. Beautiful. What a finish. He's got again. Maybe he came inside a little too early. Just press the ball. We got a throw, we got a throw.
And space for the cross. Can he make it count?
The Waman. Yes! I called him Waman, no? Oh my god. His last name's stuck in my head now. Silas, his name is. Silas has made it 2. Bit more comfort now. Better position. He's not had anything to do all game. He's been just stuck. But his position in there is perfect.
And now with Aubameyang. Promising pass.
That's a good ball. Will he get there? No, he won't. I thought he was going to get there. Should be ours now, surely. Don't give this ball away. Silas. He's apart from his goal, he's done nothing. But should be full time now. Come on, ref. It doesn't matter if they score now, but try and keep a clean sheet. Poor clearance again. Come on, ref. Blow it up now. Yes! 2-0. Strasbourg won the Champions League final. 2-0 of Real Madrid. Simakan has been here from the very, very start. Not even the first signing. He was here when we got here. He's going to lift it. He's captain armband on today. What a rebuild, what a team. I love the amount of French players who managed to get into this. It's just very happy with this rebuild. The youth player as well, scoring our first goal. I mean, it was a risk when we put him in the first place, but right, it's clearly paid off. 2-0, Strasbourg champions. He's there.